What's up, Night Owl? Still here back with another Candlekeep video, and today we're having a look at Zikron's Zephyrean Tome. As always, I've got some brand new maps for you to use if you don't like the ones that are in the book, and you can access those in the Discord. Zikron's Zephyrean Tome is a one-shot adventure for a level 10 party, and the premise of it is an evil wizard named Zikron is trying to build a floating castle, and to do so they have enslaved a genie from the elemental plane of air. The party will find a book in Candlekeep library with the genie trapped inside of it, and the genie will request that the party free him by stopping Zikron, who is currently at a cloud giant fortress, looking for other ways to make that floating castle. And the big reward for this adventure is the genie will offer the party one free casting of the wish spell. The beginning of this adventure is pretty straightforward. The party will find a book, the genie will manifest itself, tell the party what's going on, and then send them in the right direction so that they can complete the quest. The first stop on this adventure is Zikron's laboratory, which is a few days travel south of Candlekeep, and the book offers that you put the party against 3 wyverns on the way just to spice things up if you want. Area 1 of the laboratory is a coral spire, and it's the first indication that the party will have that a bronze dragon has taken up residence in this cave. With a DC 14 perception, they'll notice the claw marks on the cave wall, and with a DC 12 nature, they can identify it's a dragon. Area 2 is the flooded cave, and it's here the party will find 2 corpses of half-elf sailors who have drowned. Each of them carries a potion of healing, and if the party interacts with this body, the 2 ghosts of the sailors will come out and attack. There's also a secret tunnel here that can be found with a DC 15 perception, and this will lead straight to the dragon's lair. Area 3 is the Untitled Chamber, and there's nothing really of interest here except more claw marks indicating that a dragon resides in this cave. The next area is the evil wizard's bedroom, and part of the dragon's hoard is here, which consists of a bunch of waterlogged books and sea logs. The very last room contains Ashkerlith, the young bronze dragon that has taken up residence in this cave since the evil wizard Zikron left. This can be a really fun roleplay encounter for your party if they don't feel like killing the dragon. Bronze dragons are typically lawful good, and Ash is no exception, and Ash is described as loving colorful things like the coral that he wears as a crown on his head, and the books that he found from the sunken ships that make up his hoard. I decided to take this one step further and give Ash a feminine voice while also making him very flamboyant and sensitive, and also very critical of the party's fashion choices. But this is entirely up to you. This lab has a bunch of breadcrumb pieces that will lead the party to the next section of the adventure, which is the Cloud Giant Keep. By the book, in order for the party to reach the Cloud Giant Keep, they're going to need to climb the mountain for 3 days. And there's a few encounters that they can have along the way. From my experience, without this climb, this adventure covers a 4-hour time block really well. So if you're short for time, this may be the thing that you want to cut out, and possibly those wyverns at the beginning. If you do decide to run this mountain climb, the party will encounter several winged kobolds and an abominable yeti on the way up to the Cloud Giant Keep. And there's no map for this adventure, so you may want to find one online of a good mountain encounter map. The Cloud Giant's Keep is pretty simple. It's mostly Cloud Giant ghosts and Zikron's elementals. Now, these Cloud Giant ghosts can be pretty tough for your 10th level party. They got a lot of health and they hit hard. And in the dining area, there are 3 of them that attack right away. So keep that in mind. These things can be pretty tough for a 10th level party. Other than that, there's not much to this dungeon. In the first area, there's a couple of scrolls. If the party touches it, the Cloud Giants attack. In the armory, there's a chest. If the party touches it, the Cloud Giants attack. And finally, in the dining room, if they walk in, the Cloud Giants attack immediately. There's also a kitchen with a Cloud Giant ghost inside of it and a couple of alchemy jugs. And upstairs, there's a bedroom with a Cloud Giant ghost writing a letter. The basement, however, is where all the action is going to take place. This is where the party is going to find Zikron and his elementals. And Zikron is no joke. He's an archmage. He's got access to some pretty powerful spells. Also, Zikron controls a cannon that fires at party members on initiative 20. It can be pretty tough to run an archmage properly, so I recommend reading through those spells and get familiar with what they're going to use. I would recommend that you start off with a time stop and then start casting their buff spells. Fly, Mirror Image, and Globe of Invulnerability are a must, but keep in mind that Globe does not move with him, so he needs to find a place to set up first and then cast his Globe of Invulnerability, pretty much negating spellcaster's ability to hit them, and then they have to deal with the elementals. Overall, this is a pretty decent adventure. I did enjoy it. I love the wish spell at the end. Keep in mind that the party only gets 1, and there may be some debate among the party members about what to do with the wish, and if you're worried about that, you could maybe change the reward around a bit. The genie can also offer the party a sensor of controlling air elementals instead of the wish if you want to go that way. And that's it for Zikron's Zephyrean Tome. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know how YouTube works. Hit those buttons, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this adventure, and if you want to be a part of this D&D community, make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the description. Come by, ask questions, let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you at sundown.